Feed my sheep was a command from Jesus to the Apostle Peter, instructing him to take care of his flock, giving them the nourishment they needed to thrive. 3 times Jesus asked Peter if he loved him. He responded, "Lord, you know I love you," demonstrating Christ's love through service to others. It implies a pastoral role in protecting and leading Christians in the teaching of the gospel, offering care, support, and encouraging in faith. Leaders are to look after the flock physically and spiritually and their well-being. The lost, backslidden, and the rejected needs compassion. Philanthropy and humanitarian services provide to feed, clothe, and shelter the homeless and needy, showing God's grace and love through the acts of his body, the church. The church is the most influential institution in the world, through spiritual authority, charitable outreaches, and financial assets. Global distribution helping governments, schools, businesses, and hospitals. It is cited as the organized headquarters of heaven. The shepherds are to give the body what is needed. The sincere milk of the word is given to babes, young believers, and the meat of the word, which is the solid food, is given to mature believers. The Bible states that solid food belongs to the mature ones. They should already be teachers, but instead some are still on milk. The Bible uses this dietary metaphor as deciphering between the different levels of spiritual truth. Milk refers to elementary principles of faith, basic teachings, but solid food represents a deep, mystical teaching for those who want to go in depth, beyond their basic understanding of God's word and character. This side of maturity is developed through a process of constant practice and applying God's word to our daily lives, training our senses like an athlete training for a race. Mature believers have exercised their spiritual faculties to discern between good and evil, true and false doctrine. Infants are passive recipients who must be bottle-fed by the mature active doers who can feed themselves with solid food and eventually teach others. So this concept brings a full circle command where Jesus was commissioning Peter to feed his lambs and his sheep. A leader's role is to facilitate this growth, moving the flock from dependency to independent spiritual adult. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe.